Right, so welcome to our channel. Today we're having a look around a Sunbeam Talbot 90. It's a series 3, I believe. And before we get into it, I've noticed that a lot of people watching this channel, not everyone's subscribed. About 80% of people haven't subscribed. So if you could do us a favour, subscribe to the channel. That would really help us to build our numbers up and enthuse us to make more videos like these. So hit the subscribe button. You can always unsubscribe if you don't like the content. So the the Talbot, Sunbeam Talbot 90. So this car hasn't driven for at least 2 years. So come under the bonnet. We'll have a look down. We had an issue with the fuel pump, so we've got the fuel pump back on now, and it's pumping fuel, which is good. There was a problem with the spacer. When you put the fuel pump on one of these, you have to be really careful that you don't. There's an arm that goes on a cam in the engine. You have to be really careful that you get that arm in front of the cam rather than behind the cam. We found the best way to do that was to hold the priming lever up and actually jam the priming lever up, tie it up with a piece of cable, so that when we put it on, it was in the priming position. And then once we bolted it all on, release the cables, and the arm was on the correct side of the cam. So that worked really well. I should have worked that one out sooner. We put a new starter solenoid on it, which is working perfectly now as well. It's a button start inside on the dashboard. Right then, so let's put the bonnet down first and take a look around. Okay then, so you can see it's a very nice looking car. It's a bit of a sports saloon type car. Let's open this door up. In front, both doors open up quite nicely. You can get a really good view in there. And it's not in the best of condition, but it's original condition, and we like it for that. And it's nice looking car. So like we say, it's not been out and about for at least 2 years, probably a bit longer, because of the issues we had. But unfortunately, our plan today was to take it down to the fuel station, fill it up with fuel, and see how the brakes were working and everything. And unfortunately, we noticed there is an issue with the brakes. So if you come around the side here, we'll show you why we're not driving it. So the cameraman can get himself underneath there, and if I push the brake pedal, probably saw there some brake fluid came out of the master cylinder. So
still dripping.
Still dripping now, yeah. So we will not be pushing the brake pedal, which is going to make it a little bit interesting getting it back into the garage, because we've got to go up a hill, over a couple of bumps, and stop before we hit a Bedford van. So that'll be interesting. We'll do that off camera, because I think we're going to need a lot of concentration to do that, get it back into the garage. But that's obviously our next job. We need to get a service kit for the master cylinder, and probably be worth taking each 4 wheels off the car and just checking all the brakes are working all around the car before we take it out on the road. Right then, so we've had the issues with the fuel pump, as we said. That's now sorted. We've got the points set. The points, in fact, in the distributor were actually earthing themselves. So we've got some fibre washers and even a little bit of heat shrink on that. So the points are now working well. So let's get the car started up. Right then, so the view from inside the car, it is a very nice looking dashboard. This is going to be a lovely car to drive. It is a column gear change, as you can see there. And we are looking forward to getting this out on the road, particularly as we have the overdrive here, which I have personally never driven a car with overdrive. So that will be interesting. And we've got the sunroof here as well. So all in all, a very nice car, which we are looking forward to getting out on the road with. Okay, so subscribe to our channel, and you'll see us get the fix done on this. We'll have the brakes working hopefully in the next few weeks or months, and we'll get this car out on the road, and we'll certainly share that with you guys on this channel. So please do subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.